Boxing Hulu Theater, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tiger Johnson with us. Welcome again to, like I was just saying before, this is your home now.
I appreciate it.
How you feeling, man?
I feel great, man. Fighting at 47 now, I feel great. I had a great camp. And, I'm ready to just show the world, man. What's up?
Another win, God willing, if it comes in your career. What does it mean for you now coming again over here at the Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden, and bring another performance when it comes to greatness and everything? You're going and in the exactly role in order to maybe one day conquer a world title.
Yeah, man, I love New York, man. I hope I get the chance to have my first headline and my first world title shot here one day. This is the all of the legends had their title shots and they headline here. You know what I mean? And I hope I get the opportunity. Well, I know I will get the opportunity. But I love fighting in New York. You know what I'm saying? New York is a great city. I love the environment. The people is great. The crowd is always, they bring the energy. It's a dream come true in my opinion. Already being signed the top rank and fighting at the Garden, you don't get no better than that.
Hey, you just mentioned that, better than that. Coming over here, great performance and everything like that. What's your thoughts, in the whole card, Barinci against Quashawn, Sanders Sayas again coming, if I'm not mistaken, Sanders Sayas also fought in one of the cards that you were supposed to, right?
You said Sanders Martin?
I mean, Sanders Sayas.
Xander
Sayas, that's correct.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. We always have great cards, big shout out to Quashawn, he gonna bring home that belt. Shout out to Xander, everybody that's on the card, big shout out. We got a great card, and we about to entertain like we always do.
Exactly, and fight fans cannot miss, this great event because, exactly your fight and everything like that comes in an opportunity opening for the future, like you just mentioned, a world title. If it happens over here in New York City, you'll be so pleased to come over here, make that performance. I know it's coming up, your fight, but give me thoughts on March 1st, Lamont Roach, Gervonta Tank Davis. What's your thoughts on it?
Man, kind of wish I'm able to. I was hoping I could go to that fight, but I got a tight schedule. But I'm gonna be tuned in for sure. But I think Tank gonna do his thing. I think it's gonna be a good fight though. I think a lot of people are underestimating Lamont Roach also, but I think Tank will do his thing. I
feel like, with all due respect to Tank Davis, I've seen what a greatness comes and everything like that. I always consider that he, don't get me wrong, Lamont Roach is a champion, but he has nothing to lose if he goes and faces Tank Davis. And
I think it's going to be more competitive than what people think.
Exactly.
Because they got history. They came up together. So I feel like it'll be they know each other. And, they shared the ring a million times, So I think it's going to be a lot more competitive than what people think, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see on March 1st what outcome will come. But eventually, we don't want to miss, your fight, the whole card on Friday. And, of course, March 1st. And I don't know if we're going to see, Tank Davis moving forward.
Right.
He mentioned in a press conference that he probably going to retire on 2025. Do you believe that? Or what's your thoughts when you hear, things like that?
I don't think he's going to retire this year.
I mean, we don't want it. Fight fans would love to see Tank Davis versus maybe Lomachenko, Tank Davis versus Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis versus...
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna retire this year. That's probably how he felt at the moment, but I don't think he's gonna retire. I think he got a couple more fights in him.
I feel the same way as you, but if he does retire, congrats, because eventually he just spoke, in a recent press conference that he wants to spend time with his daughters, and eventually,
That's understandable. I can't be mad at that.
It's something that we gotta understand, and also say, hey, congrats, because I bet you that there's so many things behind the scenes in yourself that people don't know, and eventually we just over here sometimes we see yourself, but we don't know what's behind, and I can understand what Tank does that. Thoughts on women's boxing? I know Ryan, against Michaela Mayer, it's gonna happen again. Second fight, rematch.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm gonna be pulling up.
Oh wow, that's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna be there.
What's your thoughts on women's boxing right now?
Man, women's women's boxing going crazy. I feel like it's not getting enough credit. And Claressa
just won, you know.
Like just came off of, like that was a crazy performance. You know what I mean? Like Claressa, I feel like Claressa is not getting the credit that I feel like she deserves. I think she's made a big name for herself. And I think the world needs to see, you know, that they need to give her that credit. You know. So I feel like at this point, ain't really nothing much she can do. She done did everything. She four-time undisputed, I think.
Something like that, and 2 times gold medalist.
She done being a 2-time gold medalist.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That alone.
That
alone should have gave her.
It's a big accomplishment.
Yeah. So her being a 2-time gold medalist and all she's done in the pros, like. You gotta give it to her, you know what I mean? So big shout out to Claressa, man. You know, she did her thing.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, I agree with you. And also, you know, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna lie, but I heard that she made a movie. So you know, what another great achievement in her career. So,
but even like outside, outside of Claressa, man, Michaela, you know, Amanda Serrano, like all these like women's O'Shea Jones, women's boxing, man, is they doing good, man. They doing their thing. Like I be tuned in. You know, I support them.
I support.
I'm all for it. I'm going to the Michaela fight.
Oh, that's awesome. So, that's awesome to hear. And I know fireworks is gonna come because a little, you know, spicy thing it was there, and we can't wait until that happens. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, you hear that in the UK they're gonna face, you know, also another card with. Right now I can't remember, you know, the name, but it's another great card on women's boxing. Yeah. What's your thoughts when you hear something like that? In the UK, they also promoting women's boxing as well.
That's great. They need to keep promoting it. The whole world needs to get behind women's boxing and just try to make the best fights happen. You know, all the great fights. So. But,
that's pretty much, you know, something that we also gotta stay tuned. Any message that you would like to send the fight fans? And I really appreciate, you know, your time for speaking with the fight fans and everyone.
Oh yeah, I appreciate all the love and support. Tune in this Friday, ESPN. I will be putting on an amazing performance, and the whole card's gonna be great. Y'all tune in and show some love, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger Johnson with us from the Hulu Theater. Thank you again.